Why am I so calm? That's such an interesting question. I think there's a misconception about that. I think people think that if you're calm, you're just naturally calm. You don't have to work at it. I work at it all the time. Every day. It's a practice of calmness. Life happens. I've cultivated a certain way of being because it just felt better. I don't think it's anything special that I have. I think anybody can cultivate that calmness within themselves. Over time, people say, "How come you're so calm all the time?" Hi there, beautiful souls. I'm Michèle Duquet. Welcome to my channel, Soulful and Unplugged, a channel about the spiritual awakening journey where I show you how to live a more joyful life by helping you navigate your human journey through your soul's perspective. Testing. I think anybody can cultivate that calmness within themselves. It takes a certain, self-knowledge, I think, really helps. Find out for yourself, what is it about you that can throw you off? For example, something really unusual, really silly, but noise. So I'm extremely hypersensitive to noise. As I take Roxy for a walk, for example, if it's garbage pickup day, I have to breathe more deeply. I sometimes have to plug my ears just because it's too loud. It was really like way up this morning. I was hypersensitive. Kids were playing in the park. It sounded like they were right next to me. People chatting, cars zooming by. Every little thing felt like it was magnetized 1,000 times. I was just breathing through the whole thing because I know myself. I know how hypersensitive I am to all those noises and stimuli. I just did some nice self-talk. It's all good. But what I wanted to do on that walk was try and figure out what it is that I do that makes me so calm, and why it is that people say to me that I have a calming effect on them. I think it starts with my thoughts. I've practiced for years. It's not a new concept. It's called mindfulness. Everybody's heard about mindfulness. My thoughts affect my emotions first. If I can grab a hold of my thoughts and say, well, what am I thinking now that is causing me to feel certain emotions? Those thoughts, I know I can switch and change in a moment. So that's what I do. I'm conscious of my thoughts, very conscious, and I own them. I know I am responsible for those thoughts, that I'm the one that controls what is in my mind. Because I'm on YouTube, I make these videos, I check the analytics, I check the data, and I get certain notices from my YouTube page. They try and promote certain videos. Quite a few videos these days, I found myself getting sucked into them and started watching them. After watching them, I felt not so good. I'm just not going to watch those videos. I don't have to watch them. I don't watch the news, and I've been finding myself watching the news. It is good for me to be informed. I like to be informed. Once I'm informed, I don't have to keep watching. Every time you sit down to record a video, something goes wrong. Every time. Sound, noise, airplane, interruption, camera doesn't work, dog barking. I'm just doing my vlog. What on earth? It's starting to fade. What is going on with the color? Why are my teeth so yellow? My stomach's growling. Stop. Maybe I should just have lunch. So now what I do before I start recording is I get myself into a state of being where I tell myself no matter what happens, I will stay calm. You can commit to remain in a state of being that is calm or peaceful no matter what happens. I'm energetically sensitive, as are you. You're on this channel, you're watching these videos. You are extremely sensitive to the unbelievably intense energies that are happening right now. What I do to temper that is I meditate for longer. It's crazy. How can I possibly meditate more? But I have to, just to ground my energies. This morning I woke up at 5:30 in the morning as a fluke. It wasn't because I set the alarm. I was so happy. I'm like, yes, yes, I can meditate. So I set the pillows up in my bed and I sat up and I actually listened to my meditations.
The miracle of life is in each breath.
I know it's maybe narcissistic, but whatever. I find my own voice calming.
As it goes in and as it goes out.
And I started listening to it, and I immediately went into this beautiful zone, and I didn't want to come out. I was in the meditation for 2 hours today, and I did not want to come out because it felt so amazing. It felt beautiful and incredibly peaceful. And Roxy wasn't bugging me to get up, so hey, take advantage of it. I've had to practice remaining calm when I drive my car. I used to be a bit of a, I don't know, bit of an angry driver. But I've really switched that completely. I'm super calm when I drive. In fact, I drive people crazy. Okay, light's green, go. Can you just move? You know, I drive people crazy because I drive at the speed limit. I'm calm, I let people go by. You know, it's funny. A while back in one of my videos, I was talking about some days, you know, the anger was through the roof or my sadness was down in the dumps. One of the comments was, I cannot imagine you angry. Of course I get angry. I'm not a robot. Anger is a beautiful emotion. It's a flag telling you you need to speak up, you need to change, you need to set boundaries. Anger is a beautiful thing. Rage, that's a little different. Accepting all of the emotions that go through me really helps keep me calm. I look at it as an investigative journey. I don't go into the why I'm feeling it, I go more into the acceptance that I'm actually feeling it. I met all the criteria to get monetized. I have now over 2,000 subscribers. Thank you. Oh my God. It's been since September 4th that I've met all the criteria. I'm still under review. They still haven't put ads on my videos. There are many different ways I could handle this, and I could, you know, get upset and refresh and keep checking my analytics and see, well, am I checking my emails? But it's just a simple conscious effort to let it go and trust that at the perfect time is when everything will fall into place. Something else I've been doing lately, which I haven't been successful at. I'm really working on that. It's a practice, but at the beginning of the day, I have a talk with my higher power. Whatever higher power you have, whether it's spirit or God or you know, whatever. I have my own. It's a personal relationship that I have with a higher power. I turn my life and my will over to this higher power. In the last 2 days, I've been saying, okay, so just for today, I will trust you. I will spend the entire day trusting that you have my best interest at heart and everything is for my highest good and for the highest good of all. Let me be of service as best as I can be. And like what? That starts at like 8 o'clock. By 9 o'clock, I'm like, oh, right. I haven't trusted you. Okay. Okay. Maybe instead of 1 day at a time, it'll be 1 hour at a time. It's a difficult practice, you know, and I catch myself like, oh my God, I'm like still not able to just one day, trust this beautiful higher power, trust the universe, trust source that is the source of all miracles. Just trust source to create miracles in my life. Just turn it over. Surrender. It's a practice. While this spiritual awakening journey can seem like a really self-absorbed type of thing where you're always observing yourself and you're always, you know, reflecting back on yourself. The ultimate point of all of this and the ultimate purpose is to be of service to others and to shine the light for others to know that it's okay to shine their light. So what it is it's clearing the way for your own beautiful light to shine. You know, it becomes a very second nature type of practice. Over time, you know, people say, how come you're so calm all the time? I wish you an absolutely beautiful week. I love you guys. Bye for now.